1.5 million people locked in an open-air prison and being bombarded by the strongest or one of the most strong air force in the world. What's going on here? And we have the elected president, Barack Obama, that promised change to the world, playing golf and keep silent. And I want to tell him something. We don't need a slave in the White House. We need a leader. We need someone that can sit down and force the Israeli government to stop this massacre for the sake of me, as an Israeli, as a Jew who wants to continue to live in this place. We need a massive pressure on the Israeli government, and we need it now, right now. And I say it again, as a Jew and as an Israeli, representing thousands of people in Israel that think the same.
There is, of course, massive pressure on the Israeli government to try to end this. We've seen the French President Nicolas Sarkozy, who's been in the region. He's spoken to your Prime Minister. But
this is not a massive pressure. This is not a massive pressure. These are just talks. We need actions. We need countries, companies, governments to force the Israeli government. If the Israeli government doesn't want to stop this operation by talking and by forcing them diplomatically, companies should cut the relation with the Israeli companies, and the civil society, it's the most important thing, should take to the street and start to protest in front of every Israeli consulate and embassy in the world. And you do it not just for the sake of Palestinians, you do it also for the sake of Israelis and for the Jewish people.
The Israeli government says that it will not negotiate with a terrorist organisation. It calls Hamas a terrorist organisation. So how do we take this forward? And I think we've lost him again. Looked like we've lost that line for good there. Have we lost Mr. Shapiro for good? Yes, we have indeed. I'm sorry about that. That was Yonatan Shapiro, former Israeli pilot. And just to recap on what he was saying there, he was saying that this is a massacre taking place and that America should come out and put pressure, should tell his government to stop the bombardment in Gaza, and that the international community should put more pressure on the Israeli government, and all diplomatic efforts which have happened thus far are just words.